Today, I'm answering the hard questions about our incredible Enagic business. Okay, I'm going to be answering 5 questions while I enjoy my beautiful coffee again. So, the other video I answered 5 questions, but I want to tackle the ones that, people really, tend to, well, not everyone, but people always tend to ask. You know what I mean? And this is really tackling just sharing the truth, and all of this is purely from my experience and my beliefs in this business, okay? So I'm going to answer the tough questions. I'm going to answer them. I'm going to answer the top 5. And firstly, I want to start purely on what my business and what Enagic has done for me. And it has completely changed my life. 5 years ago, I was working as a landscaper, struggling big time, and I was working 40, 50 plus hours a week. Also dabbled into the 9 to 5 life. And I come across Enagic after trying many opportunities. I tried drop shipping, e-com, low ticket, network marketing. I tried trading, all of it. And nothing come close to what Enagic has done for me, nothing. And I went all in, and it's completely changed my life forever. I've been able to, be free for the past 4 years, 3.5, 4 years. I've been able to travel the world twice, take my beautiful partner to Europe and the US, be a present partner, live in my dream location, the Gold Coast. I always want to live here. And I've helped plenty of others create success for themselves too. And I will forever be an Enagic distributor, and a proud Enagic distributor, because of how amazing this business model is. And the questions I'm going to be answering today are usually from people who haven't really looked into it properly. Like they've Googled something, or they're focusing on the haters or anything like that. Because you can Google anything you want and receive any answer you want. But it's not until you do the full research, you study the business model, you understand what the mission is about, that is where you'll get your full answers. And so many people just look for shortcuts. And the reason why people ask these questions and look for shortcuts is because they don't really believe within themselves that they can create success. And they're usually listening to other people's opinions that don't really matter anyway. So let's dive into it. The first question I'm going to answer that, sometimes comes up. Is this a scam? Is Kangen, is Enagic a scam? Well, it's changed so many people's lives. It's been around for 52 years. It's in over 22 plus countries, over 44 locations worldwide. It's doing billions in sales every single year. It's an incredible product that's changing lives, and it's helping everyday families, everyday humans build a better life for themselves. So does that really sound like a scam? Does that really sound just like a course? Enagic is so much more than what most people see on the outside. You get a business model that you can take to the moon. You get the products that you get to keep for life, right? You get a community, the coaching, everything you need to create success. The people that call this a scam call everything a scam. Everything. And my question is to you, isn't society really the scam? Isn't working your best years for someone else in a job you don't even like a scam? To me, anyone can put anything on a scam pedestal, right? It's just about how you view it. For me personally, this has been the best thing ever, and it's changed my life completely. And it's it's so incredible. And calling it a scam is actually, for me personally, humorous. I actually laugh at that when people ask me that question, because it's a global business. It's been around for longer than most people watching this video, and you can truly change your life. The only way that you cannot succeed in this business is by giving up on yourself and listening to other people's opinions. Now, don't get me wrong. There's people that succeeded in this, there's people that's changed their lives, but there's also people that haven't had success, that haven't, gotten the results, that haven't been able to, get paid from Enagic, who have invested and then never saw any results. Usually though, those people haven't really gone all in with the business. They say they want to do things, they say they want to create success, they say they want to put in the work in, but do they usually do it? Most people that end up failing in this business listen to other people's opinions who aren't even successful in this business. They let the haters get to them, when in reality, the haters are still working for someone else, still slaving away. And that's what usually causes it, right? And I'm a testament for this. For me, my first 12 months in this business was rocky. I could have given up. Anyone who would have seen my journey for the first 12 months, 99% of the people would have given up, right? For me, my first 12 months was so rocky. I barely made any income. But my second year, I was able to really create success. And I was so grateful for that 12 months. Even though it was hard, I learned so many lessons in that. And most people give up and say, oh, it's bullshit, it's a scam, it doesn't work. But really, did you put the work in? Really? Or did you only put in a couple of months? Because at the end of the day, people put 4 years into a degree, 4 years into a trade, and they expect at the end to be qualified to have a uni degree, but they put 2, 3, 4, 5 months into a business, maybe even a year, don't see the results they desire, and then call it a scam. I call that bullshit. Why not give 4 or 5 years of this business? Give it your all. You know what I mean? And that's really important to understand too. Remember who you're listening to, right? For me, one of the best things that ever happened was from one of my mentors. He said, only ever listen to those who you wish to be like, right? If their life isn't life that you want to live, their opinions are irrelevant. And that's what I've stuck to. And that's what you should stick to too. If you truly want to create freedom and create success, then only listen to those who have freedom and have success. Number 2, really good one. Is this a pyramid scheme? Is Enagic a pyramid scheme? So a pyramid scheme, people ask this and they have no idea what a pyramid scheme is. They just say it for an excuse. Well, they just say it because, they just want a cop out. A pyramid scheme is where only the top earn the most and you get paid the pennies, right? So you get introduced into the business and you can't earn more than that person that's introduced you, right? That's a pyramid scheme. There is no way that you can earn more than someone who introduced you into the business. All right, that's what a pyramid scheme is. A literal pyramid where people at the top get paid the most and the people at the bottom, they can't earn higher than anyone at the top, right? They always are stuck here. And, there are network marketing companies out there that, maybe have a bit different business model to this, that maybe have created that stigma around, the whole network marketing industry. But let me tell you this. Enagic is definitely not a pyramid scheme, and it's far from it. It is a direct sales business model. You can out earn anyone who you You can out earn anyone who introduced you into the business because of our 8-point ranking system, right? So you never lose your sales rank, and you can always earn more than someone else in the business because the more you rank up, the more commissions you get paid, and you never ever lose your sales rank. Right? So we teach you how to get all 8 points commission, which is max commission, as fast as possible, which means that your mentor doesn't actually get paid for any direct sales you make. All right? Yes, your mentor gets paid indirectly from you at the start when you are building to all 8 points, but so they should. They are coaching you. They're doing the calls for you. They're helping you out every single step of the way, right? And then you get to go up and up and up to 6A and 6A and beyond, and you've built your whole organization and you can make more money than anyone in the business, right? If it was a pyramid scheme, you couldn't do that. You couldn't earn more than your mentor. You couldn't earn more than anyone else at the top, right? With Enagic, you create your own success and the income can be untapped, right? If you put in the work consistently. And by the way, pyramid schemes are illegal. They are illegal. They're not allowed. Enagic's been around for 52 years. Doing billions in sales. It's a direct sales business model. Do not get that confused with Enagic. You can out earn anyone. It's just purely up to your ability, your mindset, your skills with this business. And I've had the third question, but it's literally the same one. Do only the people at the top get paid? No. You can't lose your sales rank in Enagic. The more you rank up, the more you get paid, right? So I don't know, there's a lot of other network marketing companies out there where maybe you lose your sales rank at the end of the month. I'm not too sure. However, with Enagic, you do not, right? So the more you get paid, you stay there for life. You get higher and higher and higher, and anyone can build up, right? It's always the way. It's a direct sales business model. And yes, you get paid indirectly from your team, but that's amazing, right? The biggest pyramid is a fucking job. Here's a job. If someone asks me this question, I'm like, can you earn more than your boss? And they go, no, that's impossible. Exactly. That's a pyramid scheme. You've got the boss, you've got the managers, you've got maybe the, what's under the managers? I can't remember now. But let's just say you got the boss, managers, employees. Employees can only become a manager if they get a pay rise. However, they can never earn more than the boss, all right? Unless they start their own company. So maybe the whole pyramid scheme, people at the top get paid the most stigma, has actually come from the system, from society, where if you're working a job right now and you get paid an hourly rate, there is no way that you can make more than your boss. They get paid all the money and they give you the breadcrumbs. So maybe that's why there's a stigma around that. Yeah, because actually people working the job are in the biggest pyramid scheme of all. That's why. That just clicked for me then. Number 4. I just did 2. Number 4. Do I have to recruit people to make money? No, 100% not. It's going to come back to the product, all right? So with Enagic, it's not just a course. You're not just selling air. You're not just selling, an educational program. You're selling a physical product to someone else. So whoever joins the business gets the products to keep for life as well. Now you can recruit and you can, get other business builders inside your business. So you can, I do this all the time. I look for people who want to build a business, who want to create freedom for themselves, and I give them the vehicle of Enagic, right? And then they get the business, they get the products to keep for life. However, I've also got people in my team and in our whole community who just sell the product. So they've come into the business as a distributor and they just want to sell the product because they love the K8, they love the Inespa, they love all the products Enagic have. So what do? They reach out to salons, they reach out to athletes, they reach out to gyms, and they sell the product physically to them. And that's what you can do too. You can sell the product to anyone and get paid commission, and you can also introduce this business to people and get paid that way, and then they go off and do their own thing as well. That is the beauty of this incredible business. It's not just, I sell an educational course and make commission from that and that's it. No, you present the business opportunity to people, and you can also present the product, and then the world's your oyster when you start Enagic. It is your business. You can sell the product from people to people, business to business, or share the business with people, share the product with people as well. All right, it's a win-win. And you get an incredible product, right? Now, the question number 5. So I've answered the hard ones. What should I look out for before joining an online business opportunity? This is a good one. What should you look out for? All right, I would look out for, is it just a course or do you actually get a business with it? All right, so the number one thing is, are they making money from just the course, or are they making money from doing the business and, really creating a business? That's really important, right? Because you don't want to fall into a trap where, you spend 6-10 grand on a course and they're making most of their money from selling the course, but not the thing that they're teaching, right? So that's really important too. Make sure you look out for someone who's actively building a business and teaching you how to do that. Another thing as well, is there an actual product? Like, can you physically hold the product, see the product, know the product, right? Can you actually see it? Do you actually get it? Is there a company? Are there offices all around the world? Is it a global, do that as well. If it's a legitimate product, it's a legitimate business model that you can be a part of. That's really important to look out for too. Another thing, community. Do they have events? Can you go see them? Can you catch up for coffee with them? Can you, shake their hand in person, right? If people aren't willing to catch up with you in person, it's probably a fucking really big red flag, right? They're most likely scamming you then. If they're like, can we catch up? And you spend 10, 15 grand on getting into their course or, whatever. And they say, nah, sorry, I don't catch up with anyone. Fair enough, but also why? Why wouldn't you want to catch up with anyone who's just started in your team? You know what I mean? So that's another red flag too. If they want, is there a community? Do they have Monday night? I say Monday night because we do Monday, but do they have community calls? Do they have, they have catch-ups, events, everything like that? Can you be a part of it? Can you shake hands with people, hug people, know, you're on the right path and be surrounded by all of that? Another thing to look out for, So what have we gone through? Is it product? Is it, yep. What's another thing we can look out for? So another really, really big thing to look out for as well is, I think I've covered most of it. Oh, I just had a mental blank as we're live right now. I've answered all the key ones. Oh, yes, last one. So another thing, can you get paid well? Is the compensation plan, is the commissions fair? Like, can you see physically that you know that if you put your efforts into this and you go all in with it, you know that you can get paid very, very well, right? So what's really important to look out for, like, do they have high commissions? Like, you know, with Enagic, you can get to a point where you can earn up to, you know, 40, 50% commission from a sale. That's great, right? That's incredible. So do you know that you can get a lot of profit? So it's really important to look at the business and understand the whole business model and know, okay, I can get great profit from this. And if I put the work in and I create success and I actually go all in with this, I know that I can create financial wealth as well, because you are building an online business. You are looking to build something online and you are looking to build something. So that's important to look out for as well, right? And another thing, now I'm touching on this, when you get presented the information, can you understand everything around how the business works, how you can make sales, how you can make money, what's involved before actually committing? Or are you jumping on a call with someone and they're not really telling you everything and they're just selling you on a course that then will tell you everything? That's important to look out for as well. So can you know everything you need to know around the business model first, understand all of it, and then join? Because if that is the case, then it's a really good sign, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this raw, real YouTube video, a bit answering the tough questions, but also showing my story as well. If you got value from this, please subscribe. I'll be sharing a video shortly. I'm always doing these now. I'm really committing to something like this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, leave a comment, and much love. Let's go.